All right, this is my daily update for my build in public log. I have a demo today, so I'll be showing a little bit of what I've been working on. But first of all, I didn't do a video yesterday. I was not feeling well. I still don't feel 100%. Not like full blown sick, but fighting something off, obviously. And I really, really didn't feel well yesterday. So I was just kind of relaxing and taking it easy. I still did some work, but no video. So what the hell am I working on? I have ads running now for my newsletter. There's Facebook, Instagram ads running. So far nothing has really come of that. I don't know. I need to go in there and make some adjustments to the ads, but I'll worry about that. I'll let it run over the weekend and worry about that next week. What am I running ads for? For subscribers, I want traffic and for people to subscribe to my newsletter, random daily URLs. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's fun. It's a lot of fun stuff. The last one was really, really funny. Subscribe is free. It's pretty awesome. Lots of random cool stuff from across the internet. I had to do all the stupid legal shit because now that I'm running ads and now it's a little bit more serious, I actually have some subscribers. Again, my goal is to get 60 subscribers this month. I'm not doing well. I'm quite behind. But I had to do all the legal mumbo jumbo, ad privacy policy, terms and conditions. I hate that shit. I always feel like I'm doing something wrong, and if I actually got sued, I'm going to be fucked because that's still not good enough. I'm not a lawyer. A lawyer's not really looking at these things. And I hope I don't get sued for a silly little newsletter that has no ads and makes me no money. I am attempting to make a micro Saas out of a micro AI agent because I believe very strongly the future lies in really high quality micro agents that do one thing really well. And I believe the future is going to be you as a consumer, if you use ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity or Gemini or whatever, ChatGPT becoming more like an operating system for your life. I really think there's going to be a product like that where it'll be kind of like a personal assistant. I actually wanted to build that, but I would need funding and a team, I think. But think of it like you would go, hey, look up this fact, show me some information, go do some research, go schedule me an event, go buy this thing, go look at this, like alert me when this happens, remind me of this. I believe strongly that eventually it's going to be an operating system for your life. And a part of that philosophy is go do one thing at a time and go do it really, really well. Think about like when you use an operating system, that's how operating system works on your computer, your iPhone, your laptop, whatever. Um, the best, most successful operating system, funny enough, after all these decades, turned out to be Linux. It's actually not Windows. People think Windows is, well, all these desktops have Windows. Well, Windows lost on mobile. They're lost on the server. Most servers, most Android devices, Mac, iPhones, tablets, watches, everything runs Linux. Linux won. Why did Linux win? Because how Linux works, the whole philosophy is you have all these command line tools that do one thing extremely well. So if you call curl like goes and fetches makes request to like get a website or download data, does that thing extraordinarily well. FFmpeg powers anything that does multimedia stuff with video because FFmpeg is a tool that does something extraordinarily well. It like lets you modify and edit video files. The future is micro AI agents that an LLM can call, or whatever the hell evolves will call that task to do that one thing really well. I see all these people making these broad agents that do all these things. I think that's a mistake. Make a micro agent. So I'm trying to prove that by building SaaS products around what does this thing do? First of all, ignore the name. I bought a template because I need to move fast. So it's not mainline. I actually have a domain, but I actually kept it there because I don't want to reveal that just yet. So how is this going to work? You are going to have a box. I'll tell you the first version, and I'll go into the details in another video. But for the MVP, you're gonna have a box here, and you're gonna be able to upload an image, PDF, maybe a text file, maybe a raw email. That will be supported a little later, but first PDFs and images. So let's say you take a screenshot, uh, or you take a picture of a flyer or something out in the wild. You can upload that or paste in just text. You hit go, calls the micro agent. Uh, Literally, that thing only exists to create a calendar event. Now I'm just building this. The UI is gonna be way better, and this is just an ugly working version. Just quickly, just getting something running. Uh, that is indeed today's date. I am actually not in UTC, but very close. I'm an hour off because of daylight savings. I'm actually in London, England. You can click this, and voila. Something is off. Something's off. Um, it's off by an hour. I need to figure that out. But you can download it. Here are URLs to all the services. So all the raw data is there from that agent. I just need to take that data and actually make a better UI because the UI really sucks. But essentially, you're going to come here, put in text, put in an image, hit go, and again, the UI will be better. And you'll be able to chat and make hey, actually, I'm in London or whatever. Hey, actually, no, do this time zone. Hey, actually, make that 45 minutes, 30 minutes. You'll be able to, with text like ChatGPT, make a change. So you'll be able to just quickly say something, hit, update, and it will actually update the event. You click, you add it to your calendar. In the future, I want it to be this will actually just add it. But for now, you have to do 2 clicks. And then you click add, but one step at a time. I want this to work anywhere, on your phone, on your tablet. Um, I want you to very, very, very quickly, effortlessly be able to create an event from any text, any picture. You see a flyer, you see an Instagram post, you copy and paste the link, and boom, the event is created, added to your calendar. That's what I'm building, Micro Saas that just lets you very, very, very frictionlessly add an event to your calendar without actually seeing an invite, the iCal, and all this bullshit. I have this problem all the time. It's a shit show out there. It's the Wild West with events. I want one simple tool from your browser, from your phone, that will really quickly do this one thing exceptionally well. That's all I got for today. Let's jump into questions and comments. No questions or comments today. So what do you think of that idea? Have you ever had this pain point? Have you ever been oh, I want this on my calendar, but I can't. It's just text or some kind of stupid iCal file or whatever. Have you ever had that pain point? Let me know in the comments if you have, because I do all the time, but I live in my calendar. I load my calendar up with a bunch of stuff. Some people don't use a calendar. Some people don't care. I'm a heavy calendar user, so if it's not in my calendar, I'm probably not showing up. I'm probably not going. I forget. On to my random story for today. So this is going to be a quick, weird one. This is going to be weird. I was born in the desert, like a literal, actual desert in California when I was first born, and lived there the first year or two of my life. Moved to not officially the desert, but still a desert climate. Most of my life, I grew up in the desert. 100 degrees, near 40 Celsius every day in the summer. Really hot, really dry. Where I first was born and lived, there's literal cactuses everywhere around. Something about being a desert person, I don't know, just have a weird affinity for cactus. So I bought this cactus like 2 years ago, and it's been sitting here on the desk here in London, in sunny London. It's not sunny at all. So bizarre. Like 2 years ago, I bought it, maybe even more, and it just sat here and nothing happened. I was gone for a year, 15 months or something, 15, 16 months, not a thing. The thing was just sitting there static, nothing. Just a cactus being a cactus, little spikes everywhere. And my partner watered it regularly, but it's a cactus, doesn't need a lot of water, so very low maintenance. And something weird happened when I came back. So I came back to London, I'm here, and then suddenly this thing starts sprouting out. and now it's really big. I'm looking at it right now. It's even bigger. This little thing started popping out, and I was sitting here one day and I looked over. I was like, "What the fuck is this? These little knobs coming out?" And I told my girlfriend, I was like, "What the hell is this?" She's like, "What is that? Is it growing fruit?" I was like, I think it's fruit. I don't know." And it turns out it's growing a new ear. This is weird to me because like it didn't move and do anything for years, but now suddenly it came back and it's growing. It's so bizarre. It's like, why did it only start doing something when it came back? What changed? I don't know. Anyway, so this thing is growing and it's like it looks so freaky and weird. And I looked it up. I was like, what cactus is this? Where is this thing from? It's from central Mexico, outside, like pretty close north of Mexico City, in a region that I actually know people who live in this region. I thought, how weird. Of course, I would get a Mexican cactus because I lived in Mexico for like a tenth of my life. I spent years of my life living in Mexico. I love Mexico. It's one of my favorite countries on earth. So I just thought that was so weird to find out that, oh, that weird cactus I bought a couple of years ago, it's actually Mexican and it's weirdly growing now that it came back. Very strange. I don't know why it suddenly started growing. Maybe it just needed a couple of years to hang out on the desk. But it's also weird because it's like kind of in the corner. It's not very sunny here. Why is it suddenly growing? I don't know. And it looks freaky as hell. It's very interesting to watch it. So that's all I got. See you Monday.